Welcome to the Unlikely Talks, the show where we bring together people who would likely never meet. Today we have geniuses from two different eras, the father of alternating current Nikola Tesla and the electric car innovator Elon Musk. Let's connect with them now. Tesla, where are you calling from today?
Skylab. The view up here is amazing. I can see the entire world from here.
What about you, Musk, Texas or California?
I'm at the factory in Texas. Just got 2 hours of sleep after a meeting with the engineers. The view up there must be way better than this factory filled with machinery.
Speaking of hard work, Tesla, you were known to be quite the workaholic too, weren't you?
84 hours straight without sleep. Not something I'm proud of. Now I understand the importance of rest.
Wow, 84 hours. Musk, can you top that?
Good God. I thought I was the only one who worked that hard. I guess geniuses of every era are like this. Oh, by the way, I named my company after you. Did you know that?
Of course. I can see everything from up here. But do you use my induction motors?
We actually use permanent magnet motors more, but the inspiration definitely came from you. The goal of Tesla Motors is similar to what you dreamed of. Clean energy for the future.
Wait a minute, Musk is saying he's using your name but not your technology? That sounds familiar.
Interesting. Why didn't you develop wireless energy transmission technology like I dreamed of? You chose batteries instead, which was a technology I didn't focus on much.
Oh, now we're getting to the juicy stuff.
Wireless power transmission over long distances still has many technical limitations. We need to start with what's feasible now. Electric cars with batteries are the first step toward a clean energy world. When the technology is ready, we're prepared to move toward what you once dreamed of.
I understand the limitations, but I dreamed of a world where energy is easily accessible for everyone. I designed the Wardenclyffe Tower to transmit electricity without wires. Do you think that dream could become reality?
Musk, do you think Tesla's vision of wireless energy could become reality in the future?
I believe it's possible, but it will take time. Distance and efficiency are major challenges. We're already seeing wireless charging in smartphones, but for city or country scale power, we still have a lot of development to do. I've studied your concepts, Tesla, and I believe they'll be a great alternative in the future.
I appreciate your focus on clean energy, but I'd like to see a world where energy is even more accessible. What do you think is the biggest challenge in developing wireless energy?
Efficiency and distance. Transmitting power wirelessly through air involves significant energy loss compared to storing it in batteries. I believe if we solve this problem, it will change the world, but it requires a lot more research and development.
Speaking of innovation, Tesla, have you seen the Cybertruck yet? That vehicle that looks like it came straight out of Blade Runner?
Oh, that strangely designed vehicle that looks like a modern knight's shield?
Elon, you just got roasted by a legend.
It was inspired by Blade Runner and Alien. Did you have science fiction or anything like that in your day?
No science fiction, just theater. But I envisioned smartphones back in 1926 and designed pilotless aircraft more than 100 years ago. What I once dreamed about has become reality in your era.
I think both of you are dreamers who saw further than your contemporaries. Musk, what do you think about hearing that Tesla envisioned smartphones and drones a century ago?
I'm incredibly impressed. That's the power of thinking ahead of your time. All great inventors see the future before others, like Tesla seeing smartphones or drones before anyone else. Technology that people don't understand today might become essential in the future.
Let's talk about SpaceX a bit. Tesla, did you ever think about space travel?
I once talked about thought machines. As for space, I said humans would communicate with Mercury and Venus. Today you're sending rockets further than I ever imagined. Why do you want to take humans to Mars?
Yes, Musk, why take people to Mars at all?
To expand the boundaries of humanity. Looking at history, exploring new territories has helped humans develop. The technologies we develop for Mars missions will help solve problems on Earth too, like resource management, clean energy, and water recycling.
Very interesting. I believe in expanding the boundaries of knowledge too, but I hope that in looking far beyond Earth, we won't forget to solve problems here, like making clean energy accessible to everyone.
Let's change topics. Tesla, you once worked with Edison, right? What was he like?
He promised me $50,000 if I improved his dynamo machines. I succeeded, but then he said, "You don't understand American humor," and didn't pay me a cent.
Wow, that's not funny at all.
Sounds like he didn't give you the credit you deserved. I feel a bit guilty that my company uses your name, but most people still think of Edison more. Have you ever felt that history hasn't been fair to you?
Certainly, but as time passes, people are beginning to value my work more. I never worked for fame or money. I worked for the future of humanity. What matters is the advancement of science and technology, not who gets the credit.
Musk, you run so many businesses, Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink. How do you manage it all?
I prioritize and have great teams. I don't do it alone. I try to focus on the big picture and long-term vision, then find people who are better than me in each area to help.
I'm really curious about how you see the future of energy. In the next 50 years, what kind of energy do you think the world will use?
Great question. Musk, what do you think the future of global energy looks like?
I believe solar power will dominate the market. In 50 years, we'll have high-efficiency solar panels and better energy storage batteries. Every home will generate its own power, every car will be electric, and we might see advances in nuclear fusion too.
Sounds exciting. I hope to see wireless energy technology advance in your era too. It might help distribute clean energy around the world faster.
Let's talk about AI. Musk, are you concerned about AI? You've spoken about its risks, right?
Absolutely. I compare AI to a technology with tremendous power that requires caution. It has both enormous potential and risks. We need to develop it carefully and ethically.
I talked about automated robots 100 years ago. I saw them as helping humans have better lives. But technology is like fire. It depends on how we use it. Musk, I admire your vision. Even though our approaches may differ, we both want to push humanity forward.
Very inspiring words.
Thank you very much, Tesla. You're my inspiration. Your work was ahead of its time, and I hope I can continue the vision you started, even if my approach might be somewhat different.
We're running out of time. Tesla, do you have any advice for the younger generation?
Never stop dreaming. Don't be afraid to think differently, and don't work only for money. Work for something that will outlive you. Humans have unlimited potential. It's all about how we use it. Pursue your dreams, even when others say they're impossible.
What about you, Musk?
I believe in working hard to change the world, even when others say it's impossible. If you have a dream, take action and never give up. Humans can create a better future through science and innovation. I believe that if we work together, we can create the future that Tesla once dreamed of.
Wow, a conversation full of inspiration. This has been The Unlikely Talks, the show that brings together people who would likely never meet. See you next time.